a busser in a fancy restaurant for a while. Just a broom with eyes to people. Didn't exist on the same plane. I'd walk up jazzed for work. I'd be like, can I get this plate out of the way for you? And they're like, why is this fucking Roomba talking to me? Yeah. Get out of here. And I'm like, I'm just trying to survive in capitalism. It's not working out. I can always tell who hadn't worked in a restaurant when they come in by how much they talk with their hands at me when they want something. There's always some lady who's like, can we get the check? The check. It's water, please. The check is water. A box to go. I'm 4 feet away and I'm like, yeah, let me look in the bill. Like, what are we doing right now? What's going on?
Like, don't get me wrong. I definitely do believe men, women, equals. I just don't think we're equal all the time. If I had to bet money on a dunking contest, I'm sorry, I'm gonna put my money on men. But if I had to bet money on like a post your Cash App and see who sends you the most money contest, I've already given the women my last $4.
My daddy didn't want no bitch for a kid, so he put me in karate classes. Now, I didn't know this at the time, and y'all might know this right now, but karate only works if both people know the shit. You ever think about that? The only time you see karate effectively being used is by two karate motherfuckers. I'm in here learning how to defend against crouching tiger, hidden dragon. They ain't teaching me about this Sasquatch bitch stomping on my face. Fuck this wax off, wax on sensei, I'm dying. This shit don't work if ain't nobody gonna do this. You do this shit in a regular fight, they'll knock your goddamn head off. I got mad too. I'm like, wait a minute, bitch, you're supposed to do this first.
Start doing this thing on my Instagram. I don't think anyone could do this but me. I just posted on my story, I said, if you Venmo me any amount of money, I will scream in public. I would just scream in public and tag them in the video. It was the best job I ever had. And this is the scream. So imagine you guys are in a coffee shop, okay? And I just walk in. Just made $5. And it broke my mind because nobody gave a fuck. I don't know if that was an LA thing. Like, I would just walk into places and scream, and people didn't care. Like, white people didn't care, especially. If you walk into a place and scream and there's white people, they'll be on their phone, and then they'll look up and they'll be like, I'm not experiencing that, actually. Like, that's not part of my day, so I'm just gonna keep. Black dudes loved it. I don't know why. If I'd walk into a place and scream and there's a black dude, he'd be like, I fuck with that. Yeah. And that kept happening. I'm like, why do black dudes love when I scream in public so much? And then I was like, oh, in his mind, he's like, if I was white, man, that's the shit I would do.
Here's how bad I am at sexting. One time, this is true. One time I sent somebody a PDF of my penis. Not a dick pic, but a penis PDF. A PDF, if you will. And you guys laugh, but I don't know if there's any IT professionals in the crowd tonight, but I did this because PDF is actually the highest quality of image. You can send somebody over the internet. This is true, okay? It's ready for print in case they have a printer or something. So one time I liked this girl so much, I thought she should see my penis in 4K. So I sent her a PDF of my penis, and I'll never forget what she said. She was like, I saw the 3 dots on iMessage, and she was like, yeah, I'm not gonna download Adobe Acrobat for this. That's and I was like, no, but you get Photoshop and Premiere, it's a great deal, you know?
Learn that you can tell how good a girl will be at sex by how dirty the inside of her car is. Like if she's got a lot of old Starbucks cups and McDonald's wrappers, she's gonna blow your fucking mind. That's what I learned. That's what my research tells me. I said this joke in Florida. 3 weeks ago, a woman stood up and goes, "Well, I ride the bus." We're getting married in the fall. A little bit homely, but goddamn. Let me tell you.
The way I look confuses people. I'm very racially ambiguous, I know. I feel like any time I enter a room full of new people, they just treat me like a riddle they're trying to solve, you know? They're trying to figure out where I'm from like it's a game. They look me up and down and they're like, how do I hate this guy properly? My race comes up at weird times. I remember back in high school, we had a CIA recruiter stop by, because that's okay. Singles me out and says, see, we'd recruit somebody like you because we could stick you anywhere. Brazil, Egypt, Middle Earth, Atlantis, Wakanda, it doesn't really matter, you know? People can't really racially place me, will call me a person of color. We're all familiar with this term, right? It's woke, but I'm not sure why. This feels like white people just figured out how to say colored again. You know, they just added some extra syllables to it, thought they'd get away with it. Sneaky devils. I just don't see what problem person of color solves, you know? To me, that'd be like saying, hey, man, did you hear about those terrorists? Whoa, buddy. People of terror, okay? Let's be inclusive.
Senior year, we did Beauty and the Beast, and I was cast as the Beast. And at the end of the play, there's a scene where the Beast magically turns into a handsome prince. And my school got a whole different guy to play the handsome prince. Do you understand what that does to a kid's self-esteem, dog? This is a play with singing forks and knives, and they were like, it just wouldn't be believable if you were... I had to like sing and dance, learn all the lines, do all the work, perform in front of hundreds of people. And then right before I got to kiss Brittany, who played Belle, who's one of the hottest girls my high school's ever seen, right before I got to kiss her, I had to run off stage so that a hotter 15-year-old boy could take my place. Think about that. The worst part about it, too, bro, is they didn't make me wear a mask. They didn't make me wear a mask. They literally drew whiskers on my face and were like, look at this monster.
I have been with my husband now for 7 years total, but prior to that, all of my relationships expired quicker than milk because my favorite part of the relationship was the chase. Like, there's nothing more interesting in a person than if they're not interested in me, right? Like, you're gonna block me on Instagram, I'm gonna wait in your bushes in a wedding dress. Fuck with me. No, but the thing that sucks about being married is your partner is just always into you. You know, my husband just like follows me around the house with a boner. Like he's having a going out of business sale. I'm like, hey man, could you not? You know, could you act like a little less into me? And he's like, but we're married. Like, what do you want, a divorce? And I'm like, now you're talking dirty.
Army recruiters are a little aggressive, right? They're a little predatory. Army recruiters kind of remind me of like that old creepy guy in a bar hitting on a chick. Right? Because they always open up with like, hey, do you like to travel? Do you like the outdoors? I'll pay for everything. Don't worry about it. It's all counts. Come with me. It's free. Wait. You're 18, right? Like that?
Joe Biden's out here doing his best. It's the best I can say. You know? Isn't that bad? Well, the best thing you can say about a president is the man is trying. That's even wrong. I don't care whether you love Biden or hate him. Gotta admit one thing: the man died 4 years ago. That's... Dad, you see him? There's strings and shit. He was like, oh. Weekend at Biden's.